Whatever father left behind, we shall share it peacefully.
The night their father was buried, two brothers stood beside his grave and made a promise. But 3 days later, one brother was holding a knife, the other was holding a secret, and neither of them knew that their father's final decision had already been made. This is the story of two brothers who nearly destroyed their family because of an inheritance. Long ago, in a peaceful African village, there lived a wealthy and respected man named Mzee Jabari. He owned large farms, hundreds of cattle, and a beautiful family home, and a wooden chest filled with valuable treasures. Mzee Jabari had two sons. His eldest son was Kamau. His younger son was Baraka. They had different mothers, but Mzee Jabari had raised them as brothers. Kamau was hardworking, but proud. Baraka was quiet, but very clever. Whenever the two brothers argued, their father would remind them, "My sons, wealth can disappear overnight, but a brother is wealth that cannot be bought." The brothers would smile, but they didn't understand what their father meant. Not yet. Then one rainy evening, Mzee Jabari suddenly became very sick. His breathing became weak. His sons rushed to his bedside. Kamau held his father's hand. Baraka stood beside him with tears running down his cheeks. But before help could arrive, Mzee Jabari took his final breath. The village mourned the death of a respected man. His sons buried him beneath the old mango tree near his home. That evening, Kamau and Baraka sat outside in silence. Finally, Kamau spoke. "Whatever father left behind, we shall divide it fairly." Baraka nodded. "Yes, we are brothers." They shook hands. Neither brother knew that those words would soon be tested. The following morning, Kamau brought out a piece of paper. "Father's biggest farm should belong to me." Baraka looked at him. "Why?" Kamau folded his arms. "Because I'm his firstborn. And I'm his son too." Kamau laughed bitterly. "Your mother came into this family later. You cannot expect to receive everything I should inherit." Baraka's face hardened. "Father never treated us differently." Their voices became louder. Soon, villagers began gathering around them. An elderly neighbor stepped forward. "Your father has barely been buried, and already his wealth has turned you against each other." The brothers fell silent, but the argument had only begun. That night, while everyone slept, Baraka quietly entered his father's bedroom. He searched through an old wooden cupboard. Nothing. He searched again. Then suddenly, something fell onto the floor. Baraka bent down. It was a small key. Attached to it was a piece of leather. One word had been written on it: chest. Baraka's heart began beating fast. He remembered the old wooden chest his father had always kept hidden beneath his bed. He pulled it out. He inserted the key. The lock opened. Inside were gold coins, family jewelry, land documents, and one sealed letter. Baraka reached for the letter, but suddenly, "What are you doing?" Baraka froze. Slowly, he turned around. Kamau stood in the doorway. His eyes were fixed on the gold. "Give me the chest. Father left this for both of us. I said, give it to me." Kamau grabbed the chest. Baraka held on to it. They struggled. Then The chest fell on the floor. Gold coins rolled everywhere. The brothers stared at them, but neither noticed that the sealed letter had slid underneath the bed. The next morning, the brothers went to the village elder. They wanted him to settle the inheritance. The elder asked for their father's land documents. They searched the house. Nothing. The most important document was missing. It was the document giving ownership to the largest farm. Kamau immediately turned toward Baraka. "You stole it!" Baraka stared at him in disbelief. "I would never steal from father." "Then where is it?" "I don't know." The brothers began shouting again. Then an old servant named Moses slowly entered the room. He had served Mzee Jabani for many years. He looked at both brothers, then he spoke. "Stop fighting!" The brothers turned toward him. Moses reached inside his robe. He pulled out the missing sealed letter. Kamau's eyes widened. Baraka stood frozen. "Where did you get that?" Moses looked at them sadly. "Your father gave it to me before he died. He told me to give it to you only when you began fighting over his wealth." The room became silent. Moses slowly opened the letter. "My sons, if you are hearing these words, then I'm no longer with you. I know you will be tempted to fight over what I leave behind. But there's something you must understand. The land, the cattle, the gold, and the houses. These are not your greatest inheritance. Your greatest inheritance is the love and brotherhood I spent my life building between you." Kamau looked down. Baraka swallowed hard. Moses continued, "Therefore, I have made one final decision. The largest farm shall not belong to either of you." The brothers looked at each other. "What?" Moses continued reading. "The farm shall belong to the village. The poor may cultivate it, and the harvest shall feed their families." Then came the final words. "The remaining property shall be divided equally between you. But if either brother cheats or steals from the other, that brother shall lose his entire share." Neither brother spoke. Their father's wisdom had trapped their greed. Suddenly, Kamau remembered something. His father's final words before his death. He rushed outside. Baraka followed. They stopped beneath the old mango tree where their father had been buried. Kamau began digging. "What are you looking for?" Kamau kept digging. Then his shovel hit metal. He dug faster. There was a small metal box buried beneath the tree. Kamau opened it. Inside was the missing land agreement, and underneath it, another note. Kamau slowly unfolded it. He began reading. His face changed. Baraka stepped closer. "What does it say?" Kamau handed him the note. It read, "My son Kamau, I know you believe being the firstborn makes you most deserving. But leadership is not about receiving more. It's about protecting those who receive less. Kamau's eyes filled with tears. For the first time, he understood his father had known his heart. He turned toward Baraka. "Brother, forgive me." Baraka looked at him. For several seconds, he said nothing. Then he embraced him. "We have already lost father. I don't want to lose my brother too." Years passed. The brothers divided the remaining property fairly. They managed the farms together. They cared for their father's cattle together. And the largest farm became a place where poor families could grow food. Every harvest, a portion was shared with the village. And whenever children asked why the farm belonged to everyone, the elders would tell them, because two brothers nearly destroyed their family over wealth they could not carry into the grave. Money can buy land. Money can buy houses. Money can buy cattle. But money cannot buy a brother once you've lost him. Greed makes us fight for things that we will eventually leave behind. But love, unity, and family are treasures no inheritance can replace. So remember, never destroy a relationship trying to possess what was meant to be shared. Because when the wealth is gone, family is all that remains.